All right. Let's get started. This is going to be your reading for Cancer, and we are going to start with the oracle messages, okay? And then we will follow up with the tarot to clarify. We will be looking at 6 points, topics here, actually. Actually, more than that. We will start off with 6, and then we will pull 2 more. So we'll start off looking at the overall energy. Okay. We will look at the challenge. We will look at your energy in the past. We will look at you in the present moment and you in the near future. And then under the deck, energy will be what you don't see coming towards you. Right. And then we will look for the advice, or we will look for the advice, and we will pull a few future oracle messages at the end. Okay. So 8 different energies, but it's all focused around you. So let's see, Cancer, what is the overall energy around Cancer right now? If you're interested in any of the other readings, I have done Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. All right. I also uploaded a reading on my other channel that was actually intended for this channel, but I felt like the entire collective needed to see it. Please go and check it out. It is on my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. But it, even like I said, it was meant for this channel. I have She Reads Tarot in the, as the name of on my screen, on the screen, you guys. My tag name on the screen says She Reads Tarot, but it's on my Queen Cancer Tarot channel. Again, I wanted to get it out to a wider audience. But this channel is growing and it is going to continue to grow, but please make sure you guys are subscribed, okay? So starting with overall energy, I'm going to deal all the cards out except for what is under the deck. I will leave that face down. The challenge. Okay. Your energy in the past. Your energy in the present moment. And your energy in the near future. All right. And then under the deck, what is coming towards you? We will keep these face down. Okay. All right. So starting with the overall energy for you, Cancer. So the first card out here, interesting, Major Arcana number 5, the Hierophant here. All right. This talks about tradition. This is also an energy of a new state of mind, or you learning about something. This could be you learning about your ancestors. This could talk about family matters. There's something going on around you where you are focused on. This could also, talk about you learning something, or even going back to school, taking a class, you educating yourself. Okay. You could also be ascending, where you are learning things about yourself and how you are, your purpose, your higher purpose. Okay. So take that how it resonates. And then look, we have confirmation. Okay. Again, I feel like there's energy of you are literally stepping into your higher self and you are confirming what your purpose is. A lot of you're at a point where there's no BS going on right now. Okay. Intergalactic mastery here. Okay. Intergalactic mastery. All right. So this is major. You have the Hierophant and intergalactic mastery. Confirmation. You're getting some sort of confirmation from the divine that you're on the right track, that what it is that you believe, it's like you're getting confirmation, right? confirmation for some sort of belief, okay, in some sort of higher power or in some sort of higher or ascended belief, okay? So take that how it resonates. So, how is this a challenge for you? So, we have joy and light here. Uran, this is the sun, okay? Being awakened, right? Seeing this. There's some sort of truth or something that your eyes are being opened or you're being awakened to. You're seeing something in the light, and we have celebration here next to it. Enchantment. Okay, so seeing the truth and not being enchanted, not being enchanted, okay, or not being in a position where you're not seeing the truth as it is because of some sort of an illusion, right? Because I'm getting like someone drinking, they're spilling their drink. So apparently, this person is not necessarily, I mean, they may be a little tipsy, you know what I mean? Not necessarily on their feet, is what I'm getting an energy of having such a good time that they're not recognizing some sort of truth that they're being shown. So there's some sort of challenge to this. Or someone coming to trying to distort the truth in some way, having to see through something. Maybe there's energy of, I'm getting the Four of Wands energy always when I see this celebration card. I don't know why, but I do, because that's what it means. Okay, that Four of Wands talks about some sort of celebration, something you're celebrating, being happy with family and friends. So this could be an energy of perhaps maybe because it's family or it's a friend, you're not necessarily seeing the full truth, or this could be, what's the word? Clouding the truth in a way. Yeah. Almost like it would be if you were inebriated or tipsy, right? You know what I mean? You were comfortable with this person because they were your friend or they were your family. So we'll clarify with the tarot and see what's going on. Let's see what's happening in the past. So this is my Grim Reaper card here. But this is offering here, Santa Muerte. So there's some sort of offering that you have to give in order to be able to go past this Grim Reaper. Like you're going to have to offer something. There's going to have to be balance. Like you cannot have too much or not enough of something, but you're going to have something to offer. This person has a lot of things. I guess there's been a lot of offerings given, but in order to receive, like you're going to have to give something, but it has to be balanced. There's an energy of needing to be balanced. But in the past, there was something that perhaps you gave. Next to that, we have resurrection here. Okay, resurrection. So this talks about things coming back. Okay, when you're resurrecting something, you're bringing something back. Okay, bringing something back, offering and then bringing it back. So there's something about resurrecting what you offered up or what you gave up, or having to sacrifice something in order to get something or to get something back. We are definitely going to clarify this because I am definitely intrigued here. When you're offering something to someone, you're offering it It's an offer. You're making an offer. And something is going to be brought back because of this offering. Because you're offering something, you're sacrificing something, you're going to be receiving something back. Okay, so keep that where that lies right there, and we'll come back to that. So let's look at the current energy here, right, in the present moment. So we have silicone here, crystal technology. Here we go with our crystal cell phone here. This is all about some sort of connection, some sort of divine connection here. There's some sort of connection to the divine, and you have it in your hands. You're holding it. You're holding that. However, next to it, we have the hanged man. So this is in the present energy. This is someone who is withholding, or they're not moving. They have information that they're not moving on. It's like they're waiting for something else, right? And what I said here was there's an energy of, not really seeing things very clearly because of maybe who it is, right? Or the connection you have, or the closeness you have, or you hang out with this person, or they're your family, you know what I mean, or you're close to this person. So there's something that with that hangman energy that you're not sure of what direction to go. You have information that you're not sure what to do with it. So rather than do anything, there's an energy of not doing anything, just waiting to see what's going to happen. So we're going to take this how it resonates. Once we pull the tarot, we'll get a better understanding of what's going on. And we have, for the future, the near future energy, we have cloud meditation. Look up. Look up. Okay. Seeing something. Her hand is over her head. I feel like there's an energy of getting a view or seeing something for the first time. It's almost like this person is like, wait a minute, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? So it's almost like someone who's waking up. Do you see? Are these? Okay, I'm just looking at what looks like pink raindrops. Yeah, there's pink raindrops, y'all. And there's this person is in like a field, a cotton field, or there's clouds. They're in a field of clouds, okay? So this is giving me that Page of Cups energy, right? Somebody is thinking about something, or their head is in the clouds type energy. But in this case, this person their eyes are wide open. They're not asleep. They're not dreaming. They're awake, and they're looking up, seeing something. And look, the great diviner, y'all. And I can't even. The great diviner is almost like the all-knowing, the one that has the truth. You know what I mean? That you go to for the information, the prophet, the one who knows what direction you need or what path that you need to take. So someone who's going to have the information that you need, right? That's best. But this person is looking up to get it. And as they look up, they get to the great diviner. Y'all, Orun Mila. Orun Mila. Orun Mila. Okay, the great diviner, or just great diviner, not the great diviner, but great diviner. Okay, so definitely someone that you look up to. There's the energy of looking, someone that you look up to is going to give you information, or someone that you respect. Okay, someone that you trust. It could be the divine himself. Okay, giving you the information with that Hierophant energy, y'all. Giving you the information that you need. Letting you know you are on the right track here. Giving you confirmation, you guys, that you are on the right track. You made the right decision. Whatever it is here that you guys are getting information on, whatever it is, whatever kind of thought process, if you guys are coming into a new way of thinking, if there's some sort of new idea or new belief, or just something that is messing with your spidey senses when it comes to morals and ethics, if someone is not operating in a certain way, or if there's something that someone is doing and your eyes are being open to this. Yeah, there's an energy of being careful, not getting too, don't get too hazy. Don't get too hazy. Don't believe everything that this person would have you to believe, or there's an energy of needing to have clarity or needing to see things in a spiritual light, needing to see above the clouds, right? Needing to have this crystal technology, this connection to the divine, a divine source, getting your information from the divine and doing something with that, not just sitting on it, right? Let's do what you don't see coming towards you under the deck, y'all. So we have gratitude here, okay? And this is major arcana number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, you guys. Okay, this is that circle. This is that change of fate. Things are switching up. There's some sort of divisive or decisive action, okay, that you're going to be taking, or something is going to be changing. You're making a decision. Things are about to switch up here. Okay, that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. And this also talks about blessings. Uh-oh, we have the sorcery energy here. We have the sorcery energy here, but this also represents change. It says revolution. Revolution represents change. And there's going to be a turnaround. There's an energy of someone is no longer able to manipulate you. You're going to be either thinking for yourself or thinking with, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be looking at things through a different lens. Okay? You're going to be looking to the divine for clear answers on a situation. You're not just going to sit on this information either. You're going to take some sort of decisive action that is going to change everything. Right? This sorcery, whatever it is, these illusions are no longer going to work. And because of that, there's some sort of blessing that is going to come in, because the Grim Reaper, there's something you had to give up because of this. Something you had to give up because of this. And with resurrection, you had to get something back. Or there's an energy of having to bring back or get back something that you lost, right? Having to balance the scales of having lost something. So let's just see what's going on, Cancer. That was a little deep, but the tarot will clarify. What's going on with this tradition, this Hierophant here, and confirmation? What is this? There's something that that you either know, or some information, or there's something about something you know better, right? And you're going to get confirmation about it. I feel like you're going to find out a truth. Someone may call you and tell you something. Tell me about the Hierophant and confirmation. Let's not get into the weeds of it. Oh, let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about the Hierophant, tradition, and confirmation. Okay. And we have the Tower, y'all. Look at this. So something that you thought was true, with the Tower here, there's an energy of having to tearing something completely down and starting at the base. Finding out something or getting confirmation of something that's going to change everything. Something is going to fall, you guys. Some sort of belief system. You're going to find out a truth about something. You're going to get confirmation, and it's going to turn you in a different direction, you guys. I'm telling you right now, with the Wheel of Fortune, that's change. That's something happening. Like you were waiting on something with this Hangman energy, but you have lost in the past being this way. Tell me. So, sudden change. And under the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, someone that you work with, or there's an energy of perhaps maybe this is a business partner. Maybe you were in business with a friend or a family member. Maybe there's some information that you're going to get or find out about that is going to completely change how you feel about working with this person. Like this is a situation where you go from wanting to work with this person to not. Right? That Tower is coming down. There's something that's changing. We even have the Four of Pentacles here, y'all. I'm telling you right now. And 4 and 3 is 7. 7 of Pentacles. This person, there's an energy of going from working with someone to now like kind of like, I'm not so sure about this. Being very guarded about this situation. You're being very guarded about having to work with this individual now based on what you have learned or what you're getting confirmation on. So let's see what this has to do with here. Tell me about the challenge here. This celebration energy, this confidence, the Sun card here. Okay, that's what this is. Major Arcana number 19, the Sun. And then we have celebration. So there's energy of being confident, but also with the celebration energy, like it's almost like celebrating. And this being a challenge, it's like, why would celebrating and being confident be a challenge? Well, if the people you're celebrating with and about are not who they say they are, you know what I mean? if they're not really people that you should trust. You know what I mean? If the purple people, if the purple people eater. Okay, if the people that you are working with, y'all, are not up to par, this is a great reason to second think how things are going to go. Let's see here. This card just doesn't want to come out, but it's going to. Tell me about the sun and celebration here. Why is this a challenge? Why is the sun and celebration a challenge? Okay. The strength card here. Leo energy. Confidence. Once again, there's an energy in being overly confident. Okay. That strength card is an energy of needing to hold back. Needing to hold back. And maybe because of who these people are, or because you have, you're having a good time, or there's some sort of feel good moment or some sort of celebration occurring, you're not necessarily protecting yourself as you normally would. Under the deck, the Justice card. So 2 major arcana now. 2 major arcana. Number 8. I'm sorry. So number, with the Justice card, it's number 11. But number 8 is the Strength card. Sorry, folks. So 8, and now you have 11. Twin flame energy. Karmics. There's an energy of needing to hold back, needing to protect yourself, because these people, there's going to be some sort of consequence. Okay. These people are planning something. We have the 2 of Wands here. There's some sort of consequence because of some sort of plans that these people have. There's an energy of you not seeing this because of your connection with them. Tell me about the Grim Reaper, this Grim Reaper energy, okay? Which, again, offerings here and resurrection. So having to get back something after having to give something up. We have the moon, you guys. The moon is what flipped out. All of this major arcana is absolutely insane, by the way, might I add. Okay. Yeah. Water energy, Piscean energy. And listen, with this moon here, this is the illusion. This is the illusion, or there's an energy of having been taken for granted, or somebody took advantage of a situation, some sort of secret. Okay, that Grim Reaper having to get back. Under the deck, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. Okay, talk about having to get back. I feel like there's an energy of bouncing back very quickly, should I say. Or should I say, even with that 10 of Pentacles energy, I feel like this person was looking at you, right? As with some sort of interest financially. There's some sort of a financial windfall, right? Something this person was going to get. We have the Judgment card here. So there's some sort of reckoning that is taking place. You're realizing something. There is some sort of reckoning or realization. That judgment card and the Ace of Pentacles, like this person was looking at you as some sort of a financial opportunity. This person was looking to take advantage. There's some information, though, that you're getting. Maybe you're finding out or someone's telling you something. There's some current information. With the Hanged Man, this is letting me know that there's still some waiting, right? Still, perhaps maybe you're waiting, hoping that it is not what it is, that the information that you have is not the information that, you think it is, but you're going to get confirmation. Someone that you respect is going to show you something, or you're going to be spiritually guided to see. So tell me about this crystal technology. Tell me about this information and this Hanged Man here. Silicone. Tell me about the cell phone or email. You may get a text message or someone may call you on the cell phone. You're waiting on information, a phone call. Well, we have the Queen of Cups here. This is you. This is your energy. The Queen of Cups is supportive to others. Others depend on this Queen of Cups for support. Under the deck, the Eight of Wands. Yes, somebody is reaching in. There's going to be some sort of communication. There's a lot of communication coming towards you, Cancer. Someone is reaching out to you. Someone is reaching out to talk to you. And behind this, we have the King of Swords. This communication that you're about to receive, my dear, is going to come from a source that you cannot mistake. This is going to be, this is an authority. This is going to be from a person that you believe to be honest. This represents the truth in the upright here. This is an energy also with that King of Swords. Like there is some sort of drama that is going to come from this. This is also an energy of coming and going, right? You're no longer, there's movement here. You're no longer sitting around waiting. This is going to get you moving and moving quickly. The Eight of Wands is fast moving, right? Something is going to move you. Do you understand me? Yes, something is getting ready to move this Queen of Cups. Okay, I cannot make this up here. Tell me about look up. You're about to see something here with cloud meditation. Okay, look up in the Great Diviner. Okay, you are about to be spiritually, you're about to be shown something. You may even have a vision. You may envision something. What's this? The Eight of Cups. Okay. And whatever it is that you see, my dear, it's going to put you on a path that you've already emotionally disconnected. Okay. But you are now moving in a different direction. Your heart is walking away from a situation. It's letting go. It is searching for whatever this truth is. That is what this Eight of Cups is. The Eight of Cups is one who searches and seeks for truth and nothing but the truth. You are looking towards the Great Diviner for your truth. There's an energy of looking up and seeing the truth because you're looking up for it. You're not looking around. You're not looking at all these people that are confusing, telling you all these different things. You are looking up. Okay, Queen of Swords. You don't trust anything. So you have to go to the divine. You understand? Seven of Swords. You're not trusting anything. Everything else is lies and deceit. Do you see what I'm saying? Whatever this truth is, whatever this information you're going to get is going to cause you to question everything, everybody, right? You are no longer going to believe any person. You're going to have to get your information. It's going to have to be a divine source. You're not going to trust other people. Okay? Everything else is going to be lies for you. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and sorcery. See what I mean? That's the change. People are no longer going to be able to trick you anymore. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune and sorcery. No one is going to be able to trick you. And look, we have the Ace of Swords, baby, truth. And nothing but the truth. Okay? That is what the Ace of Swords represents. Clarity. Cutting through the bullshit. They won't be able to bullshit you anymore. With the Magician, I told you, sorcery. Oh my God, y'all. This is awesome. This reading is absolutely crazy. Phenomenal. Ace of Swords and the Magician. You are cutting through their manipulation, through the bullshit, through the lies, through all the extra. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, sorry. I'm back. So, so that was on point pretty much for the most part. All right. So we see the challenge. All right. We see the challenge here. And again, like I said, these karmics have some sort of plan or ulterior motive. There's something that you need to be protecting yourself against when it comes to these karmics. There's some sort of plan that these karmics have going on. They have ulterior motives that you are not aware of because you're busy celebrating the fact that, you know, they're friends or they're family. You know what I mean? So you're not seeing the truth behind you, right? You're holding up this flag. Yeah, you're not seeing the truth behind you. You work with these people. There's the energy of working with these people, right? Because you trust them, because you're close to them. But they haven't earned any trust here. So let's see. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see. What is the advice? What is the spiritual advice for Cancer? You're waking up to those that are trying to cloud your judgment. You are seeing those for who they truly are. You see what I'm saying? And not allowing who people are and what they are to you elude you or keep you from making wise decisions. So let's see here. Tell me about Cancer. What's the spiritual advice here? Look, High Priestess. Okay. Leadership, intuition. Okay. Not blocking the messages that are coming from spirit. All right. Not stopping it. You see what I'm saying? Accepting the truth for what it is when you receive it. And then we have deep being, number 44, self-love and acceptance. You see what I'm saying? Accepting truth for what it is, loving yourself enough to then act on it. You're not just going to sit there and allow people to take advantage of you. And lastly, look, we have change. Okay, werewolf. Do you see what I'm saying? Like becoming your own vigilante. You are not going to allow people to take advantage of you in this way. That Wheel of Fortune. See, this is that thing that is changing. You are changing the way you see people, right? The truth. And therefore changing their ability to mess with you or to manipulate you. How beautiful is that? Okay, under the deck. Look at this beauty. Oh my God. I just said, how beautiful is that? And we got beauty here, y'all. I literally just said beautiful. Mermaid, beauty. Okay. Being above the water here. Seeing above the emotions here. Not being emotionally overwhelmed or to the point where it's over your head. You know what I mean? Where you're drowning in emotion here, where you're being drunk. You know what I'm saying? By what this person is trying to convince you of. Okay? I'm telling you, this is gorgeous here. Tell me about this high priestess here. Leadership. Allowing the messages from spirit. This is also like Hierophant. 1 + 4 is 5, y'all. Get your messages. High priestess. Divine guidance. Getting your messages from spirit. Okay, going to your spiritual guides for the truth. Not just trusting people at face value because of who they are and what they are to you. No, you're going to get that spiritual green light before you just trust anybody and everybody. So look, we have the Hermit here. Okay. This is all about you looking at a situation, reflecting on it, looking at yourself from a distance, pulling back from people and seeing exactly what they are, looking at it from a different lens, ascending. The Hermit sits up high and looks down low with a spiritual, divinely guided microscope, able to see. You know what I'm saying? And look, under the deck, the Fool. Okay? The Fool, someone who's vulnerable, someone who's taking a risk, but you're taking a risk only because you've already looked at this person from a different angle. So you're able to see what you're working with, right? So allowing spirit to guide you, okay? Who you need to be dealing with, not being confused or misled, right? With the 7 of Cups. If you're confused about a situation, a person, not just taking a risk. All right. Tell me about deep being, self-love and acceptance. Tell me about deep being, self-love and acceptance. 4 + 4 is 8. That is giving me 8 of Pentacles energy. Tell me about, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry, guys. I slammed that card on the ground here. So let's do this again. Sorry, y'all. I was a little over aggressive with that. Tell me about deep being. Okay. So we have the Devil and the 9 of Cups here. That is This is like an energy of someone who is like obsessed with like trying to please or fulfill everyone's wishes or to please others. You know what I mean? I'm getting wish fulfillment, but with that double energy, this is like an obsessive need to please others, right? And with deep being, self love, and acceptance, there's an energy of just being who you are, loving on yourself, and accepting anything and everything that either loves you. And if it doesn't, then, it is what it is. With the number 44, again, that takes me back to 8. Yeah, you're not trying to please others. There's an energy of not focusing on others' needs, others' codependent energy. You are getting more towards wish fulfilling and fulfilling your own wishes here with number 44. Okay. So, yeah, underneath the deck here, not get it twisted, the high priestess. Y'all, get it in you. Get it in you. Oh my gosh. Once again, baby, this is boss energy because we have the King of Pentacles standing behind it. This is being secure within your own self. High priestess. Okay. You have everything within that you need. You are already abundant, self sufficient. Look at this. King of Pentacles, baby. Secure, safe. You have everything you need. It's already provided by the divine. The high priestess is already giving you all the information you need. Period. You are who you are. You stand in your own power. This is someone who's very confident, okay? Deep being, self love, and acceptance. You're not worried about anybody else. Things are going to be changing. Tell me about change here. Tell me about change. And that werewolf is fierce, okay? There's some boundaries. I feel like you're protecting yourself. You're not being vulnerable. You're not sitting in that energy of being vulnerable. You are accepting who you are. You're not being emotionally manipulated by anyone to do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing. Tell me about change. Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. This is that energy of someone who cares, nurtures others, cares for others, there for others, taking care of others, caring about others' needs. And look, we have the Chariot under the deck. Again, you are moving away from this. You are moving towards what you want to do, what makes you happy, what your ambitions are, what it is that is going to make you successful, not others. You're moving away from this Queen of Pentacles energy. You are changing. Okay? You used to be that Queen of Pentacles that was there to nurture others' needs and coddle others and be there for others and take care of others and feed them and clothe them and bathe them and help them along. But now with the Chariot, you're ambitious and determined to be successful and help yourself. Cancer, period, point blank. Beautiful energy. Tell me about this mermaid. This is beautiful. I keep saying beautiful and I keep looking down at this card and it says beauty. Every time I keep saying beautiful. Do you know why? This is what Spirit is saying. There is beauty in listening to the divine. There is beauty in trusting in your intuition, not allowing people to mess with your crown chakra, not allowing people to get in the way of whatever divine information, whatever truth is coming towards you. Listening to those that know more than you, the great diviner. Not being deceived. Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. Being careful. Okay. Tell me about beauty here. Mermaid. You're still in the water, but your head is above it. You see what I'm saying? You're connected to the people. You care enough about the people, but your head is above the water. You're not allowing yourself to be brought down, emotionally weighed down. You are still spiritually free and connected to the divine. Okay, we got the Emperor. You are in control. You are in control. You are safe because you are in control. You're sitting in a place of making decisions, in control. You are calling the shots, right? The Emperor rules. Under the deck, the Lovers. Look at this. There's a connection. There's a bond. There's something that you are in control of. This connection you have with, I feel like, the divine. All right. So, y'all, this is deep. What a beautiful reading. Let's just pull a couple of future oracle messages and then we'll close it out. Just pull a few. Love yourself first. Y'all, I couldn't have pulled a better card. I mean, isn't that what we just pulled here? Isn't that what we just pulled? Deep being, self-love and acceptance. Love yourself first. Y'all, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And isn't this woman very attractive here? Okay. The more you love yourself and get into you, intuition. Y'all, don't play with me. Don't play with me. The more you get into you, baby, the more others will too. Hello. It is the divine truth here. Oh my God, how beautiful is that? What else? I'm just randomly pulling oracle messages here from my cards here. Well, this one I can't show the front of, but the people, it's like they're massaging. He's massaging. Okay. It says healing. So there's some sort of healing, some sort of Reiki, something going on there. But we have imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, healing light. Okay. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So as you imagine yourself being surrounded by light, you will be healed. So there's energy of I'm going to have to clarify this. You and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Surrounded by the truth. Your relationship will be healed by the truth. We have the Knight of Swords here. Okay. This talks about some sort of game-changing moment. Yes, things are going to be changed at this very moment. Game-changing moment. Knight of Swords. some sort of decisive action. Six of Cups. I keep getting the Six of Cups under the deck. Someone is coming back. There's an energy of someone from the past or someone coming in, perhaps wanting forgiveness. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is future energy, though. I just said I was going to pull a few. And this is what we got. But we got love yourself first. So if forgiving someone doesn't require you loving yourself first, I'm sorry. You have to do it from a distance. Okay? But perhaps, maybe, in this case, something different is going to happen because we have healing here. And we have Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So something is changing. I don't know what, but if you want to know, check out the extended and let me know if you would like to have the extended, and I will send you a link. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.